Today, 23 September, ARC organization organized a side event in United Nations in order to speak about the minority nation situation in Iran. We are here with one of the speakers, Mr. Boladai. I want to ask you about this side event. Could you tell me about this side event, please?
Thank you very much. I was very pleased to be here in the side event, and I really thank you, Jale Tabrizi and ARC for inviting me to this event. It was a very good event, in my opinion, because there was good attendance from different parts of the world. There was a representative from some European countries that were here, their mission, and listening to this conference. Well, of course, the situation of the national minorities in Iran is something that is in everybody's mind, given what's happening in the last 10 to 15 years. Majority of the movement that have been from other Azerbaijan, Kurdistan, Ahvaz Arab, Baluchistan, and other national minority region that are asking for their basic right. Because they are, even if the word maybe sometimes given the Iranian state has the promote one national identity, has said that Iran is a kind of majority Persian country, but now I think the world is going to know through this kind of events that in Iran there is no majority nation. All nations are minority in their own right. Nobody can make the majority and say that we are the 50 or 51%. Even if a nation is even 70%, like here in Switzerland, we have maybe the German-speaking people are more than 50%. But they do not have created the right in the constitution to rule over other linguistic or other groups. But in Iran, they sometimes use this, that we are majority, so our language, our culture, our religion, our history should be the history of the country.
And which is the importance of this kind of side events, do you think?
I think the important thing is that to keep these things alive. We know the political progress, working for the human right takes time, because we have to give the human right political content. And you give human right, it's not just we have to report human right violation. We have to find a way to give it political content that the right should be satisfied and right should be realized of people in Iran, of different national minority, religious minority, gender minority, and equality between man and woman. And this only happens if we continue to work here in the United Nations, in Geneva, in New York. And at the same time, the most important thing is that we have a movement in Iran. Because in Iran, we have different movements. Women's movement for gender equality, and we have the different nationalities movement, like the Azerbaijani have their own kind of characteristic for their movement, Baluch has their own characteristic for their movement, and we have the workers and other people's movement, and those movements have to gather together. And through this kind of events, and talking to each other, making a word here about our situation, we can make this kind of solidarity between each other. And the revolution and change happens when we create this solidarity between different groups. As here we can see the Azerbaijan Human Rights Group organize an event, invite Baluch, Kurds, other national minority to discuss their situation, to highlight their situation in an international forum like Geneva here in the United Nations.
Thank you so much, Mr.